Hey everyone, welcome back to Black Travel and Culture. I am your girl Kim, aka Kim with the Gems, and today I am coming back with a response to many questions that I received regarding a video that we recently did where we interviewed Chef Chantel, who's the creator of Chantel's Food Ventures. She's a plant based chef, and we talked about the journey to plant based lifestyle, as well as dispelling some of the myths. And I received quite a few questions about what do you eat? What do you eat? And um, how did you lose 11 pounds in 2 weeks? And I thought I'd share my shopping list so you guys could see exactly what 2 weeks of food looks like for me. Now, disclaimer, I will say that I have some things still here, um, or I have some foods in the house already. So I already have chickpeas, I have things like broccoli, I have portobello mushrooms, I have some potatoes. So I have certain things that are already here. But, for the most part, I try to do food shopping like every other week and get enough to last for 2 weeks. That's how it's been so far, and that's kind of what works for me, so I don't have to worry about shopping every single week. So, with that being said, I do wanna share one other, um, thing with you. Hold on one second. So, if you haven't checked out You Are What You Eat: A Twin Experiment on Netflix, I think it's worth watching, especially when you learn about where our food comes from, right? I know there was already a what the health and all of that, but I think this particular documentary shares some additional insights to make you really understand what is going on in the world regarding our food supply. There's a part that they touched on about what's happening in the Amazon to um, address mass producing beef and cows for beef, excuse me. And so I just really think it's something that can inspire, can inspire. I don't want to say scare you, but inspire you to investigate plant based eating and incorporating it more in our life, even if it's not on an everyday basis. I do believe that even small steps in this journey can be helpful for our health. So, hopefully, this video will be helpful to you. I ask that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification so that you'll know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a new video, and also share this video with someone that you care about, someone that can be an accountability partner for you if you decide to go down this path. So yeah, let's just get into my 2 week shopping list. So here's the shopping list, and like I said, I prefer, when I'm doing plant based or any type of diet or eating program that I know may be challenging, I prefer to have my groceries delivered. Now, I may go and stop in a store and get certain things, but for the most part, I do not want to have to worry about being tempted by walking into a supermarket. And so, yeah, let's just get into the list. So, one of the things that I like to order that really helps with my iron levels are beets. And whenever I can, I go for organic. I prefer organic over, and I know organic can be cost a little bit more money. So beets, it's a great source of iron. I will get the prepackaged ready to eat ones. You can get the fresh beets, but they're very messy and can be very time consuming. So it's a root vegetable. The red can get all over your kitchen, and if you have white countertops or anything like that, white sinks, um, you can cause a mess. So I prefer to get the ready to eat ones. I will pop them in a smoothie. I will cut them up, put them in a salad. Now they're messy too, but they're less messy. You can control the mess. I also like doing online shopping because there's supermarkets that you can pull from for more flavorful plant-based vegetables and fruits. And so I like colors. I mentioned that in the video with Chantel. I like vegetables with colors. I like rainbow Swiss chard. I like rainbow carrots. I like red cabbage, as you can see here. You don't have to make this a routine. Like, try to keep it as exciting as possible. And again, check out some of Chantel's recipes because there you can see that this plant based lifestyle can actually be enjoyable and not as mundane as we used to think it was, right? I keep healthy breads and I don't eat a lot of bread, but it comes through in a clutch. If I'm in a rush, I need a snack, I will take a whole grain bread or 21 grain bread, toast it, put some nut butter on top with a little bit of honey or agave, clutch. Or I'll cut up a tomato. If you haven't had a tomato sandwich, just look at Auntie Tabitha Brown, reintroduced the tomato sandwich in my life. And it is so good, especially with a healthy mayo, a plant-based mayo. So good. I also, as you can see, I have the sandwich thins, which are low in sugar, low in sodium, low in carbs, and good. Always, something to drink. I always do half and half with my sweet lemonade. So this is a blood orange lemonade from Stu Leonard. So good. Oh, so good. But I cut it at least half and half mixture with water and the lemonade. Always keep water. My favorite water is Aquapana. They did not have it. Has more minerals in it and just more nutrients. But good old Poland string natural water is fine. Ignore the chicken. That is not for me. But yeah, moving on, there's some Stu Leonard's vodka sauce, which is much healthier than the standard mass brands that we know of. Less sodium, less sugar. That's my favorite. I also keep pasta. I prefer a small pasta versus like spaghetti. I can control. It's easier for me to control the portion, and so this type of noodle, it works for me. And Rouse is a good brand. And always check to see what the sodium content is for your pasta. Um, are there any dyes or colors? Is it enriched flour or not? And we'll talk more about recipes later. But I don't 100% deprive myself. I ordered a bag of potato chips, and that will be a snack that will last. This will last me probably at least a week, with portion control. Also, you'll see that I ordered a Stu Leonard's garden salad. It's huge. I'll get at least 8 servings of salad from this. And this will kind of force me to eat salad with every lunch and dinner so that it doesn't go to waste. And the salad's already prepared. So you have the greens, the onions, and they have different types of salads, a whole slew of salads. But this is my favorite because I can, put or whatever else I want to add to it. It goes well. It pairs well with almost everything. So it has peppers, tomatoes. I might be missing a couple of things. And if I want to add some nuts or if I want to add some vegan cheese, it's perfect. So yeah, and then there's also the fruit. I want to make sure I get an adequate amount of fruit during the day. And so I get the fruit platter. This one in particular is heavy with low sugar fruits, except the pineapples. So it comes with pineapples, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, and kiwi. And it's great, again, to add to my smoothies in the morning or, just to pop a couple, on a plate as a snack or dessert. And so, I like easy. I want things simple. I did also, as you can see next, I got a large honeydew melon, and I will have that. That will last longer. So when I'm done with the fruit platter, I'll cut up and store the honeydew melon, which is low in sugar and very filling. Celery is really good when you're trying to detox and cleanse. And so I will add celery into my smoothie. I may cut a celery stalk up and add to my salad, or it's all water basically. So it's also very filling, but low in calories. And I always get my cilantro or whatever fresh herbs versus the dried herbs that I am in the mood for and incorporate that into my recipes. Also, the prepackaged vegetable mix is clutch. Oh my gosh. If you are looking for easy meals, pre-cut, pre-packaged, fresh. Now, I always say buy from places that are reputable and fresh and have very high ratings as far as the health department goes. But Stu Leonard is notorious for their pre-cut, ready to go um, veggie mixes. And so I tend to get a couple of those and add some noodles, or if I add some more vegetables, like it's just very easy. Also, another container of salad, and I will throw some of this into my smoothies in the morning. Also, you can see there's oregano. And so oregano is a very healthy herb, and I try to, if I'm going to make a pasta, I'll put some fresh oregano in there. I may even put a couple of stalks and make a tea. It just depends. Oregano is a herb that has a lot of benefits. Then purple sweet potato. So we all know sweet potatoes are very filling and tasty and healthy, but purple sweet potatoes, next level. Next level. And if you haven't tried it already, I encourage you to. Very high in antioxidants. If you research the purple sweet potato, you'll see it's very popular in Asian culture and has a load of health benefits. And so mix it up and see what you like the best. But my favorite right now is the purple sweet potato. No question, landslide. And then I always keep some type of seafood. Or if there's ever a time that I'm feeling lethargic or if I'm craving something, to avoid going the meat route, the chicken route, I will keep fish, whitefish, salmon, shrimp. Here there's mussels. Mussels and clams are very high in iron. And in addition to my supplements, I like to eat foods that's high in iron. The mixed salad has spinach in it, so I try to make sure that my iron levels are up. And that's pretty much my grocery list. And let's see the cost. So the cost is $173 for all of this. Now, these prices are inflated because I went through Instacart. Instacart inflates the prices. If I would have went to the same store, Stu Leonard's, this probably would have been at least 10 to 15% cheaper. And if you break it up throughout the 2 weeks, and let's add another, let's just round it up to $200 because, like I said, I do have some items already in house. That's $100 per week, right? We're looking at $14 a day. That's less than $5 per meal every day if you do 3 meals, which is doable in most cases. But this is just really to show that it's not difficult. I'm going to also include a link to Instacart. I think it's a wonderful resource. If you haven't used it yet, check it out. See if any of the stores in your neighborhood deliver so you don't have to go in the store and see your favorite cookies on sale and be tempted. I believe there's a $10 discount when you first start or something like that per order. And yeah, I hope this was helpful for someone. If you have questions, go ahead, ask below. And good luck in your journey. Again, I'm down 11 pounds in 2 weeks. Now, I know that's going to level out, but I've done plant based in the past and I always lose. This is the quickest way I've ever lost weight. is by going plant-based. And I just need to find a way to make it more of a lifestyle permanently instead of, doing it a couple times throughout the years. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.